Well, it is Labor Day, and members of Canada's new super union were out in force celebrating the day in Toronto. Unifor is promising to move forward aggressively and one day be the voice for all Canadian workers. But as Christina Stevens reports, critics say that is a tall order.
Unifor wasn't built out of chance. Unifor is built out of desire. And it's out of a desire to lead.
A rally cry by the new leader of what is now Canada's largest private sector union. Jerry Dias has considerable power at his fingertips. The amalgamation of the CAW and CEP unions means with 300,000 members, Unifor has serious political muscle. And its members represent 20 major sectors of the economy.
People are going to have to listen, because when we have that much influence over the economy, then people are going to have to pay some attention.
They're going to take a little bit of a different tact here and become more aggressive.
Unifor says it's going to battle for all Canadian workers to save the middle class.
They're trying to turn it into a movement. More than an old-fashioned union benefiting only their membership, they want to turn it into a broad social movement.
One of the things they're fighting for is a higher minimum wage.
Unifor!
But they have another fight on their hands, the fight for survival. After decades of seeing their numbers eroded largely by the decline of the manufacturing industry, unions now represent only about 17% of private sector workers. Unifor is hoping to expand, eyeing sectors not traditionally unionized like service and retail. Some say they have no other choice.
They're going to have to target these sectors, or they're going to continue to decline and could eventually disappear. They've got a problem. They really do.
He says they have to do a lot more than just put together a couple of unions to get more leverage. Their existence depends on a makeover of their image, convincing people they're not a self-serving organization.
If it's just merely a sign up people to threaten the employer to go on strike to drive up wages, I don't think it will be as successful.
A lot is riding on this. If Unifor fails, it could open up a gaping hole in the labor movement in Canada. Christina Stevens, Global News, Toronto.